Guys, what's going on? We're here with another video today, and this time we're going to be talking about how you can maximize the damage on your Survival Hunter. So Survival Hunter is in like the worst spot right now in 9.0, 9.0.5, yep. And they're in like the worst spot right now as far as like damage goes. So basically here in Torghast, we're not picking up any buffs because, we don't want to mess up any of the stuff here. But basically, we're going to talk about how you can maximize your damage and also some useful macros as well. So, for starters, this is what my talent setup is, PvP talents, all that good stuff. And, you could switch out to Viper's Venom if you don't like Alpha Predator. Murder Crows instead of Bloodseeker, Mongoose Spot opposed to Spear. Really, all these are really good. Chakram's good PvP, Birds of Prey better in raids, all that good stuff. But, alright, so besides the talents, there's some tips and tricks you can do pretty much to maximize damage. A lot of it being around your bomb. So if we can find a big enough pack here, here we go. So pretty much, whatever bomb you have, like let's say we have the blue one, right? So to maximize your damage, you always want to have Serpent Sting on every target you can, no matter what, how big the pool is. So if you're in Mythic and everything's getting pulled, you want to shoot at least every target once with Serpent Sting. You want a Shrapnel Bomb? Well, And after you Shrapnel Bomb, if you kill command, that'll put a bleed, and then whenever you Raptor Strike with Shrapnel Bomb, that'll put another bleed, so you'll have 3 dots on everybody pretty much, because you want to basically cycle everybody. Wow, this Torghast is way too easy. Basically, you want to cycle those, so you want a Serpent Sting, and then, Red Bomb, if you get the Red Bomb, that's just going to give you your kill command, so you're going to generate a lot of focus, but here we go. So this is a good pull right here, so uh, basically use your Night Fae ability if you run a Night Fae or whatever. So try to Serpent Sting every target that you can, and then try to get on the outside edge of a target so it'll get in the cone radius, and then cleave in the center, and yeah. So pretty much the Volatile Bomb, though, whenever a Serpent Sting is out, the Volatile Bomb will do a double explosion. Now, the double explosion will apply to everybody that has Serpent Sting on them, so it'll pretty much do another little explosion and make your Serpent Sting just slap everybody. And then the only difference is whenever you get Shrapnel Bomb, the difference is that you want to also kill command everyone with doing that. So kill command will put on a bleed, and then so you want to try to bleed up everybody, and then Shrapnel Bomb, and then auto attack, or not auto attack, but Raptor Strike all of the people that have um, the Shrapnel Bomb effect on them. Basically, you're trying to put all of your Shrapnel Bomb bleeds on everyone, as well as your Serpent Sting on everybody, as well as your Bloodseeker talent on everyone. So basically, you just have a bunch of bleeds going. And then obviously, use your Chakrams. Never do what I just did. Never use your Volatile Bomb before you Serpent Sting. I was just wanting to clear that trash out because, just one bomb will do it. But yeah, and then right now, my legendary is the Wildfire Cluster legendary right here. Um, so yeah, but really the two best one is the Rylak and that one for damage for PvE purposes, or even the what was it, Soul Forge? I think the Tar Trap and the Flare Fire Trap thing. But basically, to maximize your damage in Mythics, just make sure all of your shrapnel, whenever your shrapnel bomb is out, you hit everybody with the bleed with Raptor Strike. Make sure you use your Night Fae abilities so everyone gets it as well, or your Death Chakrams if you're Necrolord like me, or whatever your Covenant ability is. And then make sure you Serpent Sting everyone. And then if everyone's Serpent Sting and you have a Volatile Bomb, it's going to just wreck the entire pack that y'all pulled. And yeah. And also now we're just going to talk about macros that are pretty useful. So I have a couple macros here. We're going to look at my buffs macro. So right here, basically, whenever I hit one button, it's going to pop off Blood Fury, which is my Orc Racial, which allows me to do more damage. Aspect of the Eagle, which is going to give my Raptor Strike ranged attacks. Primal Rage, as well as Coordinated Assault. So that's 4 buffs all at once. Now, Aspect of the Eagle is a minute and 30 seconds cooldown. and coordinated assault is 2 minutes. But I have that up here so I can see the time of it. But really, it's so close together, I use them together most of the time because I want my damage to be at the max whenever I'm not up in the stuff. Because whenever you're up in the shit most of the time, as a survival hunter, you can get slapped really easily. So I like to have all my buffs so I can stay out for as long as possible. Now another thing you can do is your Raptor Strike. You can basically make it where your Raptor Strike has pet attack on it, so whatever you're attacking, your pet will attack. And then I do have some fun ones, mainly for PvP. So in PvP, I don't find myself using wing clip as much as I should. And basically, I never really use it, right? But there's two ways you would use it, okay? So simply enough, disengage. I basically have it to where wing clips on disengage. So whenever I disengage the target, oh shit, let me go find the target real quick. Whenever I disengage the target, it'll actually wing clip them, so I don't have to worry about having to slow them anyway. And also, my whole thing is that if you're disengaging most of the time, you're usually running away. So if you're running away, that's a pretty good time to slow them as well. So they're slowed and you're running away. Now, if you're not close enough, it'll just take the disengaged, timer, and you can see when disengaged will come back up, and then you can just use wing clip as the same button. Now also another way to use it is with harpoon. If you macro, this is pretty much the same thing, just change out wing clip with harpoon. You can make it where whenever you engage, it does it. So if I boop disengage, wing clips on them, they're slowed. So so yeah, pretty good. And then I have made a harpoon macro, I just didn't keep it. But the harpoon macro, same thing. Pretty much you harpoon in and then wing clip them. So it's a pretty good little combination deal. Yeah, that's all my macros. All the buffs on one button just makes it really easy for you to get all your damage and pump out as fast as possible. There's a couple tips and tricks there with just making sure your shrapnel bomb, if you hit everybody with it, make sure you hit everyone with a bleed stack. Make sure everyone gets serpent sting. Make sure you cleave inside the giant group. Um, and then yeah, so you just want to make sure you're getting all your dots on everybody whenever you're killing any trash packs because it's really important if you're trying to maximize your damage of survival, which right now, being in the worst position, like literally the bottom DPS, we're going to need all the help we can get when it comes to, dealing the maximum amount of damage you can. And pretty much if you do that all the time, you can pretty much pull top damage. I've pulled top damage and some heroics and mythics by just doing that alone. And then also on the boss fights kind of fall off on there. But honestly, I noticed that with survival, it's more consistent, steady damage, and like mages and other stuff like that's more bursty and CD dependent. So, you know. But all right, guys, until next time, peace.